Kia ora koutou. How are you? What's Up AIC? Welcome back to yet another episode of What's Up AIC, where we capture all the campus stories, connect with inspiring lecturers, and celebrate the student voices and the professionals who help us build a community here at AIC. And today, the charm of the What's Up AIC podcast just got doubled because 2 is always better than 1, right? And the beauty of the show has been doubled by these 2 wonderful wāhine at the AIC, who is the heart of the learning support. The ones that support students with their guidance, the smiles, and chocolates, of course. They are none other than our very beloved Amelia and Shannon. It's a real pleasure to have them both. Amelia and Shannon, welcome.
Kia ora, Sangya. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for making time. I'm really happy. I'm really glad that I can finally do this after waiting for so many weeks.
It's been too long, You should have had us first, I think, but we will forgive you.
I wanted to do that as an opening guest for my show, but you guys kept saying no. But don't worry, today I don't have assessments, okay?
Today's the day.
Today we talk about something else, not my assignments. Because every time I'm here with assignments and everything and I'm questioning Shannon, Amelia, what do I do? But no more. I have a different agenda for today. So I actually wanted to talk about this beautiful proverb in Māori that goes like, Mā te huruhuru, ka Rere te Manu, meaning adorn the bird with feathers and help them soar. So thank you so much, Shannon and Amelia, for adding those feathers to all the students here at AIC. I mean, you guys are the heroes behind so many other students in this university, in this campus. You guys really are doing a wonderful job. And I would really like to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, from the deepest corner of my heart, for whatever you do every single day. You might not realize the force, the effect that you're creating every day among students and learners like us. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That's such a beautiful compliment to us.
Yeah.
And to see you soar, like the Manu you talk about, is one of the greatest rewards for us as learning advisors. To see you from the early days when you came in, we remember you from the very start of orientation, and then to see those early weeks where there was struggle. But that's the journey of all the students. You know, they come in and it's a new world, they struggle, and then eventually they soar and fly like you're doing now. Look at this. Yeah. This is you flying. So that kōrero, that proverb is perfect, and it describes you. We are blessed and proud to be part of your flight.
And I would never have been able to do any of this without your guidance and you guys holding my hands and walking me through all this, journey that I've made so far up until now. And I still look up to all that support and guidance and motivation, especially Shannon. Every time I torture you so much, but you have so much patience. And Amelia, you have so much faith in me. Oh my God, thank you so much. And I'm pretty sure it's the same for each and every student that you meet every single day. So let us begin the show with your introductions. Can you help me by introducing yourselves, your name, where do you come from, and your role at AIC, and that one special thing nobody knows about you? Let's start with Shannon.
As you said, my name is Shannon. I am originally from South Africa, but living in this beautiful country, New Zealand. Very happy to be here. I am a learning advisor, learning support advisor, and I think that support is a very important word because that's a large part of what we do here. Whether it's supporting with academic needs or, those emotional times where you just need to release, have a little bit of a scream and we can give you a piece of chocolate. I feel like that's just a really core part of what we do here. And a fun part about me, I promised my twin that I would say this. I have a twin on campus.
Wow.
Yes. And I will say to any student that can find her, we'll get a chocolate.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I always assumed that someone was a twin. I mean, I thought Kim was a twin. Did I get the answer correct already? Okay.
For those of you who don't know who she is.
Coat, everybody. A chocolate.
Challenge, right?
There's a challenge at What's Up AIC, all the way from Shannon to you guys. So how about you, Amelia? Can you please introduce yourself?
I will, and to recognize how beautifully you are speaking Māori language, I'll do it in te reo Māori.
Yes, please.
E mihi ana tuatahi mihi ana kia koe, a kia koutou e mātakitaki mai ana. Ko ai aho, ko Amelia tōku ingoa, no Aotearoa, no Tāmaki aho, a heuri tēnei no ngā puhi nui tonu, no tonga anō hoki. So my name is Amelia. First of all, greetings to you and to everybody watching. I am from New Zealand, Aotearoa, New Zealand, but specifically from the northern area above Auckland, Northland, which is my tribe of Ngāpuhi. That's the Māori name for that area. But my family name, Funaki, is from Tonga, which is a small Pacific island about 2 or 3 hours north of New Zealand. So I'm also Tongan. And as Shannon is as well, I'm a learning support advisor. Possibly something people won't know about me is my Tongan heritage, because the name Funaki is actually not Māori, it's Polynesian. But Polynesian, Māori and Tongan, they are interlinked as part of the same family tree. So my Tongan side, I think I can show what I have right here, which is a fan.
Wow.
And this is part of Tongan culture, and on the back is written Tonga, because that's where it was made. So this is part of my culture, and also on a day that's hot like this, it comes in handy for all of us.
Yeah, it reminds me of the rugby game, like that was happening last week, I guess.
Yeah.
And I got to see all the Samoan and Tonga, and
Crazy flags, the
were
red
the
flags.
I saw happy people cheering on the trains, and the train stations full covered with red stuff. And
They lost, but that doesn't matter. It's about the vibe, it's about the
Always.
joy, the score doesn't matter. It's all about the fun.
It's really amazing. I mean, living here and getting to learn all these little stuff, little details about the culture and the place and how everybody does things in this country is really amazing, because we have tutors like you. Yeah, thank you so much for that information, Amelia. So moving on, Shannon, your journey from South Africa to Aotearoa is really unique. I mean, you started from fashion and textile designing and to educational theater to ESL, and finally pivoting towards learning support advisor, and not to forget your love for K-pop demon hunters. How does that influence your...
First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for saying that.
I know, right? Look how she glows when you talk about K-pop demon hunters.
How did you get this into the interview? I didn't see this in the questions. I looked through, I'm sure. She's tricky, this one.
She is, because I know her.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with that. I'm just putting my hands up. I had nothing to do with that.
But she's
That was
happy that it's here.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I mean, last time she was running around and talking about K-pop demon hunters,
yes.
but we chat sometimes, which is why we need to chat more often, Amelia.
Let's not chat about it. Let's not.
That's all right. Okay, coming back. So how does this influence your way you tutor your students? Does all this creativity that you have in the back of your head and everywhere, every fingertips, does that anyway influence the way you mentor your students?
Yeah, I definitely think so. When I started and really found that teaching was something that I really enjoyed, I started at a university, but it was the drama department of a university, and I ran a wardrobe. But my favorite part about that was mentoring and working with the students, teaching them how to sew, teaching them how to create, and just kind of realizing, especially in a dramatic space, they come with these crazy, wild ideas, and how do they put this into action? And, they're all learning quite tactile. And coming from that space, going into teaching English online, and then also working with a wide range of humans, if I can say that, from 4 years old to 80 years old, you get quite a sense of the way that people learn and the way that they, grab onto knowledge, whether they process knowledge would be a better way to say that. And I think it makes you more empathetic as a person when you start to realize that the person you're talking to is just trying to understand a concept. And when you're able to just sit down and go, okay, this is the space that you're in with this person, this is how they process, this is how they just do day-to-day life. I think, getting to know someone is also important in our role. because we're all individuals. It's not just about the learning experience, but it's about the holistic experience as well, where you're coming from, what your day-to-day looks like. I think there's a really good saying that I've kind of kept with me from domestic side as well, was that, you know, you're a person first, student second. And how does that play into what you're doing? And that's something that's really important. It doesn't matter which student you sit down with. And I think just kind of bringing the human element into it. I think that's something I've learned a lot from Amelia as well.
All this empathy, oh my God. Yeah, I can actually picture all of this, my sessions with you, and how I could really open up and express wholeheartedly like the exact spot that I was struggling on, and not really think about any adjustments or anything, because you guys are really capable of doing that, which is why you are the heart of learning support for this institution. I can like totally agree, and this makes so much more sense now, the way you just mentioned that people first and then student later, because it's the human behind all of these masks that we keep onto ourselves, that the exact human that matters, right? So yeah, thank you so much for sharing this heartfelt information, Amelia. So let me, Shannon, I'm sorry, let me move on to...
I mean, we are kind of
one
mind, one brain. Yeah, we're a package deal, that's right.
Package deal, I'm so sorry, yeah. Anyway, so Amelia, you bring such a strong cultural grounding to work, to everyday life at AIC. Maybe, you know, be it by designing the Māori language workshop, preparing some kai. I remember a few words, kai moana, ahi krimi. I learned, you see.
Nice.
All those little details that you do here at work.
Very good.
Kapai. Nami, Amelia. And earlier I was actually unaware of the fact that you are from the Māori tribe. But I could tell from the little details you carried every day, maybe in your scarves, sometimes in your earpieces, and which is hanging out right there. And yeah, so I could just kind of read between the patterns. And then like one day I went to her and asked, are you from the Māori community? And she said, yeah, of course. So can you talk a little bit about yourself, introduce us, introduce the whole AIC whānau about your appearance here at AIC. Where do you come from? What's your background? What's your story, Amelia?
Well, thank you for asking. I think, you know, like we all carry our culture with us, and I recognize that in this space, our students and our staff are international. So for me as a learning support advisor who is Māori and Pacific, it's really important to share with everybody what are the essential elements of those cultures, because they're so visible here in New Zealand, in Aotearoa. And I would like for everybody to have a little appreciation of that to help them when they get to be part of this community. So how did I get here? I first joined the AIC whānau in 2021 as an English lecturer. So it wasn't until 2024 that I came to learning support, because the head of the English department at that time, Cheryl Watson, she was also the head of learning support. And in 2024, she helped and guided me into this role as a learning support advisor. There wasn't one prior to that. So then that was block 2 of 2024, and then Shannon joined us block 2 of 2025. But I've always worked in learning and teaching. That's been my, not only my professional experience, but my interest. So I've learned language, and I spent a lot of time working in English language spaces. I also, like Shannon, started at university, tutoring at university, and I've worked for non-profit organizations, working with refugees and migrants. I've worked at English language schools, adult education. So I've also had a wide range of teaching experience. And one thing that is rewarding, and I've mentioned it already, is being part of the journey. So here we get to see our students from all walks of life, all countries, ages, backgrounds, and also different departments. And it's quite inspiring to see them overcome the challenges. I mean, the obstacles to leave your home, leave your family, leave your country, leave your language, and come here and set up a new life. It's nothing but admiring. It's nothing but inspiring for us. So one thing I love about working in this space is that Shannon and I get to be part of the journey for so many. And you know, at times, I think you discussed in a previous interview, he waka eke noa. the waka, the boat, right? So at times we jump on the boat and help paddle it.
Yeah.
Usually, you know, we're all in that boat. But then at a certain point, what's so wonderful is to see that student on their boat sailing smoothly, and we jump off. We don't even need to be on it, but we watch it sail through the waters, and that's a huge reward for us.
You guys are the captains, actually, the real captains.
We've got the life jackets, I think. We've got some life jackets.
Some life jackets, yes.
And then we jump off, and then you sail, and like you are sailing now, and we get to watch that from up close, knowing the rough waters that have traveled, knowing those difficult moments, but then seeing the success. That's such a rewarding part of this role.
I'm pretty sure that's really cool. I mean, to be on the other end of the journey as a ship sails across the ocean, and even if it's not visible anymore, you can still tell that it's going towards the right direction.
Totally.
So it's really beautiful. Let me ask a few personal questions. I mean, what do you enjoy doing at your free times? Because we are now trying to dig into your personal lives and personal aspects. So what do you enjoy doing during your free times, Shannon?
Well, the library is right behind us. And I easily digest probably about 3 books a week.
And when do you have time for all the ice skating and roller skating?
Well, currently I am book-bound.
That's good.
Which has put me up to 4 books a week.
Amazing.
Love reading. I think as most people here will know, I love food, love cooking, also painting, art, just I guess more of a creative soul.
Beautiful.
And when I'm trying to force myself to exercise, I roller skate, and then I don't.
Because you fall off. But that's all right. It's the challenges that, I mean, makes you better every day. Don't worry, you got this, Shannon. What about you, Amelia? What do you do
I was
for-
just going to say, we have been the lucky benefactors of her baking. So we have a lot of afternoon teas, as some of our staff here will know, where Shannon brings baking and shares it with everybody. So we're so lucky to enjoy her talent.
I've been lucky once
You
on
have?
her birthday. I got to get a bite of her muffin.
Well, I'm sure you'll be lucky. It's coming up to the Christmas party soon.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're lucky, you may get an invite, and Shannon will have some baking. Like Shannon, I also enjoy reading. These days, I guess because Christmas is coming, right? So free time is rare, and it's about getting ready for all the different Christmas things that are happening. But I also love reading in Te Reo Māori, which helps me with my own language journey. So, and by reading, I'm talking about children's books, like 5-year-old, 6-year-old, not reading any novels or anything.
It's good. You deserve it. You deserve something away from the masters
Oh,
and
totally.
PhD and bachelor's
Totally.
and all the degrees. Yeah, no more research.
That's
You
right.
can go back to the children's section for it every now and then.
Totally. I'm completely in the children's section in my Te Reo books. I love music. I grew up playing instruments, guitar and piano and ukulele, and
That's so beautiful.
so I do enjoy, and I think that's quite common in Māori and Pacific cultures, because it's very much a musical culture, as in singing is very important, harmonizing is bands and groups, so I definitely grew up around a lot of music.
That's really nice to know. So let's get back to learning support. Let's come back from our lives. So as learning support advisors, I mean, you guys offer a wide range of workshops, starting from Zotero, English support, AI, ethical use of AI, referencing Zotero, so whatnot. What are the kind of workshops that you are currently running right now at Learning Support? Can you walk us through what Learning Support actually does for the institution every now and then?
I think we can break that into a 2-parter.
Okay, let's do it.
So all the workshops that we offer, they're around supporting the students. And I know that we have students who are in IT, construction, and applied management. So our workshops, they cover the basics for all. We have critical thinking, which is put into our research workshops. We have academic writing, we have, what else do we have? We have
Research,
research, referencing.
I
My brain's
remember.
gone.
I think you came to all of them.
Yeah.
I remember.
Multiple times.
I remember that. She came multiple times. I was like, why
do
are you
remember
here
that.
again? What?
I'm just
But now
reabsorbing.
I know, I understand.
But also on that, I mean, we're constantly revamping the workshops. We tailor the workshops to the students' needs. Amelia has recently worked on the AI at AIC workshop, and then we've actually adapted that again to the different classes as well, gone into the classes as well to meet the students with the workshops. I think one of the important thing with the workshops is also just making it engaging for the students.
Yeah, engaging reminds me of all the tools and tips and tricks that you put into your workshops. Sometimes question answer rounds, sometimes different rewards, and not to forget chocolates and snacks, and sometimes maybe ice creams. I don't know what else.
I feel like she's hinting. Is she hinting?
I know, I've heard ice cream
She's
a
got a
few
list.
times.
Yeah, she's trying to tell us something.
Oh, really? Okay, I wish that was true anyway. And you also bring up fun, interactive aspects like Kahoot, introducing Kahoot to students. So for today's episode, I think we have a surprise on behalf of all the students at AIC. Today, we get to do the Kahoot with you guys.
I'm notoriously bad at these.
Don't worry, everyone is.
Are we a team or are we competing?
You guys are competing, of course.
Oh, here we go.
Need help with your studies? Head to Level 8 and book a tutor session. Quick scan, quick support, stay on top of your work.
We finally get to do the Kahoot with Amelia and Shannon. Woohoo!
Let's see if this is any good. We'll give the score after we finish.
All right. Audits later, guys. Scan the QR, please.
All right.
I think we are there.
Oh, who are you going to be, Amelia? That's a big
Oh,
question.
yeah, that's an important question. What kind of hat will I wear?
What kind of hat and what kind of creature?
The awesome hat, of course.
I'm going to be a one-eyed chicken. Who's
I'm gonna
this?
be a moose.
You're going to be a moose. I will... Actually, I like the panda. Tiger. Claw.
There we go. Yay! I'm a happy moose.
I don't want to be a one-eyed panda. Let's go for a panda. Oh, no. Why am I one-eyed? Hold on. I am...
You gotta learn.
I'm King Panda.
You gotta learn, Amelia.
Queen Panda. How about that?
Panda.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. Done.
Flower moose and queen panda.
That is us.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, all right.
here we go.
Oh, yeah, that's
God.
obvious.
I'm
It's
allergic
Amelia.
to this question.
It is
I'm allergic. Who wrote that question?
No, it did. Too bad. Too personalized, TC.
Oh.
How can I be winning? I don't want to win that question. No. Can I cancel?
We're so
Can I
having
cancel?
a movie night. What floor is
What
it?
floor?
Yeah.
This is. Hey, we also have this question in our quiz.
Yeah, we do.
I think Rain
Someone
probably
is stealing
copied
from us,
it.
and I take the lead.
Oh no!
Late.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Guys, focus, guys,
Right.
focus.
Who led Māori language sessions during Māori language? I know this one. I know this one.
Yes.
Yes. Actually, we both did.
I'm on fire.
You're still winning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amelia, you gotta focus.
I know. If it's such a long.
commenting.
Okay. Who does learning support? Always make sure they bring along. Oh, who?
Oh.
What does learning
Oh.
Oh, I put all the above. Wait, Oh, that's true. We don't bring flowers and gifts.
Exactly. You don't bring flowers for me ever.
I know.
time,
Next
okay?
time.
Oh, we bought flowers.
Look, here's a tree. Christmas tree.
Okay, focus, guys.
Okay, which group? Which one do we work with? Oh, that was a good question.
That was a very good question, actually.
It made me think about something.
Oh, I'm still on fire.
I'm losing. You are.
It was the K-pop demon hunters.
It was. It put me off. 100%.
Oh, I know this one. Nice. Oh, we were like.
Oh, we're-
I saw that out of the corner. of my
We're like
eye.
insane. Very first. Oh,
Very first episode.
it was.
Student success.
I think
I think it was a
it
lecture.
was right.
Yes.
Dun, Third place is nobody else. Sad. In second place, I think it's me. Thank you. The winner is... Okay, I have a complaint. Because the first question was about K-pop whatever, and that put me off. How can I win when it was obviously rigged?
Next time, you gotta tell me what's your favorite show, okay? Then I start from yours.
Yes.
Rigged. Rigged. Where can I file a complaint against this Kahoot? It was not in my favor. Send an email to nobody will read this at op.ac.nz. Congratulations to Shannon.
Hey ASC, Christmas party alert! Join us December 4, 11:30 to 1 p.m. on Level 1 for good vibes, holiday fun, and a last hangout before break. Don't miss it.
Did you like the Kahoot? Did you enjoy?
Can I be honest? It was somewhat enjoyable, except the first question, which put me on the wrong track, and I feel I will make a complaint to What's Up AIC Complaints. Is that the email? Okay.
But thank you so much. It's really fun to be on the other side and to control who wins, to ask you guys, Kiska and the QR finally. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thank you.
That was supposed to be a surprise. Well, let's come back to the What's Up AIC. I hope that was a good break from whatever we were discussing about earlier. And yeah, and I know you guys really deserve a break from me sometimes because I'm always here all the time. And I remember myself back in my initial days when I almost moved into level 8 practically.
This was your room.
I know, right? This specific corner.
Yeah. She wanted to bring a mattress and put it under the table, I remember.
And
Asking.
I practically almost moved in here because I had so many questions, so many confusions, and there's so much I want to know that I don't want to not go away with not knowing. And I still remember all that struggles and everything that I've been through. And I'm really glad and I feel so blessed and fortunate to be a part of this organization and to be able to be under the shades of shining stars like you guys. Thank you so much. And I'm pretty sure there is a lot of other students who have been going through the same. I mean, the way you helped me take off those blankets one layer at a time, one by one, right? And then finally make me see what's underneath those blankets and how it was not as tough as it looked from the outside. So you work with so many students, you work so closely with the learners and from people and students from so many different cultures. What are the challenges that you've been, witnessing across new learners, especially to those who have had a kind of hiatus in their learning journey? Because most of us are from master's degree students. So, but I know you look after the bachelor's and other levels as well, but especially for these students and learners who have had this hiatus states. So what are the major challenges that you've helped them with?
Well, you mentioned it. It's that long break away from study, and then it's reorienting yourself, your life, not only around just getting to campus, but the mindset of studying, of classwork, of revising. And what we know, and you know very well, is that the Masters of Applied Management is very intensive. Within the first month, you're submitting 2 assessments, and you're still trying to find your way around, and then you have to study and research about Māori values, and then what is this culture? We've never experienced it. Exactly. So there are lots of challenges, and particularly in the early stages of coming back to study and being mentally prepared to study again. So Shannon mentioned before, that support is really important, and we spend a lot of time in conversations, not just helping with the technical academic requirements, but trying to talk to the students about shifting focus and mindset into being a learner again after, like you, many of the students are successful managers or professionals with 10 plus years experience. So a lot of those conversations, that support comes first, and then we can shift into the academic support, which is, as you know, research or writing or referencing or whatever. So it's that shift that doesn't happen overnight, and it's quite a big one, but we can help facilitate that shift into this space to be open to success.
And it's not just the classrooms, it's not just the everyday assignments and homeworks and everything. It's initially it's the mindset, the willingness to learn, the growth mindset in your head that really pushes you to keep learning, and the patience that it requires to be able to really dig deeper and be able to scatter through words and try to make a picture out of it. I mean, that might be quite new for so many people because they have kind of left this lane of their lives and shifted to different lanes, be it work, be it parenting, be it, I don't know, just casual breaks away from everything. But somehow we have shifted to this lane. So I think it's really a huge support from you guys when you really help us come back to this area, this arena of words and letters and studies and referencing and tools like that. So it's really good. It's really nice. And yeah, thank you so much for all of that. So coming back to my emails, that reminds me of my emails, because last week I just received an email from the Learning Support, and I see that you guys have started the newsletter. It's really nice. Woohoo! Cheers to the newsletter of Learning Support. I wanted to really talk about this in the show. So I would really love to know more about it. How did it start? Where did it come from? Shannon, can you talk a little bit about the newsletter?
The newsletter kind of came about, the newsletter existed before. It was something that Chris used to do. And we decided to bring it back just to kind of reach out to the students, connect with them a bit more, relate to students who don't know what learning support is. We have students who come up for different reasons. It might be suggestions from the lecturer and they've never been here before. So we thought to bridge that gap, where students are maybe feeling like, oh, what is level 8? Who are the people up here? What is the space? Because most of the student activity takes place on level 1 and then in the classroom. And they don't necessarily, they get told in orientation that we're here. But after that day, unless they have someone who mentions, hey, let's go to level 8, they don't necessarily know who or what we do, who we are, what we do. So that was just our way of introducing ourselves to the full campus, getting the students to get to know us a little bit, and also just for us to kind of reach out and just let the students know what kind of support is available for them, because people won't reach out for support if they don't know what's available.
Exactly.
So that was the basis of it. And also just to introduce our team. We have, it's not just myself and Amelia.
Okay, quick question.
Yes.
How many peer tutors do you have currently?
10.
10.
It's
a record. It's a record number.
It's a well-rounded
10.
number.
I know, right? And I also read the news that you have new peer tutors this block. So, I mean, there must be students with this curiosity in their head. What does it really take to be one of the peer tutors? Is it just excellent grades, or is there more that this responsibility demands? Is there something other than grades and, something else, the quality that this role might be looking for?
I think everything we've kind of spoken about before and what we do as learning support advisors is, skills that a peer tutor should embody as well. Again, you're not just dealing with someone who's coming for academic needs, but there's language barriers, there's understanding, it's understanding new concepts. You're coming into a new space, whether you're coming fresh out of high school and you're studying for the first time and you're having to do a different type of study. It's no longer study, write, exam, and finish. It's actually having to apply these processes of critical thinking. And the peer tutors are there to facilitate that with the students, to answer questions, to guide them through, to help the students find their own answers. And it's essentially what the role implies. You're tutoring, you're not providing answers, but you're helping others. Again, coming back to your the phrase for this, giving the students their wings, providing them with the structured support around the content, because as much as I think Amelia and I would love to know everything about every course, it's nigh impossible for us to be.
But you guys kind of do that. I mean, I can vouch for that. I can come to you with any problem. It's okay. But you lead me somewhere else for the technical stuff if there's do hard thing. But anyway, I would always come to you first.
We're good at winging it.
We are. I think if I can add to the peer tutor, they are really the strength of learning support because they are the ones that have walked the path of the student.
Exactly.
So the exact assignment that you're asking about, they've done. And who better to guide than someone who's walked that path already? And we're very fortunate to have a great bunch of 10 competent, intelligent, capable, and also, I think, just good people. They're just good people who are interested in helping others.
Exactly.
So a big part of, I think, being a peer tutor is having that interest, having that helping hand, being able to communicate that to others. That's really important for us. Almost beyond the grades, having the top grades, it's better to have someone who can communicate the knowledge, right? Because that's what students come for, to get that help. So we are actually looking for new peer tutors for next year. We sadly will be saying goodbye to about 4 of our 10, and it's the master's students who finished their journey, their flight, and their waka has come to the end. What's really cool, if I can just quickly say about our peer tutors, is we have a diverse bunch. So we've got tutors from India, Sri Lanka, the Philippines, China. And that's reflective of our student body. So that's really important.
The Auckland International.
Absolutely, the
Right?
international.
The garland of beautiful blend of people and the communities that we have gathered so far.
Which is what we love. So if anyone out there is interested in being a peer tutor for 2026,
Reach out.
please reach out to Learning Support. Like, we do need some tutors, and we're looking for great students who want to join our team.
Announcements, okay?
Yes.
So yeah, that means it also needs to be this being able to establish this safe space for students and learners that actually lets them open up their whatever curiosities, whatever questions they might have without shying away. So all of this that determines the quality of a good teacher anyway, right? So this brings me to the study club initiation. How is it going so far? How has it been so far? I mean, the learning support, I know it always keeps coming up with new workshops and new projects, this and that. Because last time Shannon asked me about the little details that you would want to improve in yourself for better learning, and what do you think the experience is like for you? So she's always like researching, doing stuff and getting to know students better so that she can come up with better ideas. And I came to know about the study club. So how far is the project so far?
Project is kind of ongoing at this point. We're data collecting. So we're gathering insights from all of the students, and just hearing your voices really makes a difference for us. It's really important for us to build a framework and understand what would work, when, how, why. All of that is really important in developing that study club. The ultimate goal is, once we have the data, we're about halfway. So for those of you who did receive the email, please scan the QR code, the newsletter. Please scan the QR code. We'd love to hear your thoughts. We're literally about halfway there with our feedback, and once we get that, we can start curating and creating the content. The sessions will actually be led by our amazing peer tutors. And we've actually got some lecturers who are on board who are really excited to join and host sessions as well. So it's not just going to be a learning support initiative, it's going to be a whole AIC initiative.
That's amazing. That would not be so much cooler than anything else right now. Yeah, it's really nice, and that would really help the students soar and provide them with the feathers and wings that they need to fly above their assignments and homeworks. Yeah, and with all these Christmas decorations and Christmas coming just around the corner, so what do you have any like suggestions for students that are trying to wrap their heads around the final submissions? What do you suggest? I know what's your formula: start early, start early, start early. But anything other than that, Amelia?
How did you know I was going to say that exact thing? I think, everybody at this time of year is time poor. Like, we're running out of time to do everything. You're working, trying to organize, doing your assessments. This is really the time to have a system, to have your management plan in place, so that you get to do all the good things, including getting out to enjoy the good weather and just recovering and healing, you know, from the previous assessments that have just been submitted.
And it's back to back. It does not end.
That's right. That's right. So I think really it's about planning carefully and making time not only for your work, but for yourself. This time of year, you know, the stresses and can increase. So it sounds cliche, but it comes back to time management. And I think also for us, we often see an influx of students after assessment results have come back. So I think don't hesitate to reach out for help. A lot of very capable students at any level of any course feel like they have to struggle alone, that you know, that it's all on their shoulders. But we are here to say, you know, we are part of this journey and we are able and prepared to help. So not to delay. If you need help, come and see us, reach out to us as early as possible.
That's a very good message for all the students, I mean, who are maybe shying away to ask the questions and trying to stay behind those walls and crying over the papers and not knowing what to do. Guys, come to level 8, okay? These people really do take care of you, and I mean, whatever you're struggling with, they have the answers. Because I know, practical, my personal experience. Yeah, that's really amazing, and thank you again for all of that. Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm doing this today with you two, sitting across this table. This feels like surreal. With such a diverse community here at AIC, Shannon, what do you have to say? I mean, what do you want to tell this, you know, to your students, the students that might be looking up to you for the future? And do you have any such good message that the students can look up to when it comes to their learning journey and how they can succeed and get through all of this?
I think just the one thing that I've kind of carried with me throughout, you know, my process of becoming a learning, to being where I am now as a learning support advisor. And I think it's just, you know, taking the prospect of being a student into being a lifelong learner. You're not just a student, you're a lifelong learner in everything that you do. You know, don't think of it as a chore. It's not something that you have to do, but it's something you've chosen to do. And it's an exciting part of your life. You never get to be a student again. And for those who have actually come back to study, you're actually getting to live that life twice. It's not an easy path, but it's such an incredible space to be in, because it's a time where you actually get to test so much of yourself, get to know so much about yourself. And I feel like it's a universal concept in terms of, if you are able to wake up each morning and know that you're challenging yourself, I think especially in today's day and age where we get so caught up in social media, we get so caught up in everything is given to you. This is a chance where you actually get to prove to yourself that you can achieve something and you can do something and you get that sense of accomplishment. I think that's such an empowering and such a powerful thing, and especially in a country like New Zealand where it's so enterprising. So much of New Zealand is based around just creating that life for yourself. And you know, for all the students here, I think it's so important to be able to say that you're a part of that even now as a student. I think that's really the core of what it means to be that lifelong learner.
I know, right? The challenges, everyday challenges, and every other little challenge that kind of washes every new aspect of ourselves, and you get tested for all these little things, and you're able to make it through that journey. And at the end, you're nothing but so proud of yourself. Oh my God, that you made it away from this. Now there's another challenge waiting for you. That's another thing. But I love all of this. I mean, all this hassle and torture and trouble and trauma, whatever it might be. But I love it in the end of the day.
Oh, no.
But I like it. Yeah, and anything else do you want to add up to this, Amelia?
Oh, I think Shannon made such a great point, and I think I would only say that in life, the time that students are here is relatively short. It's just a moment, right? The master's program, maybe a year, a year and a half, 2 years. That time overall goes by so quickly. So I think with that, being a lifelong learner is living in the moment and taking advantage of everything, including the opportunities, including the support services. because this time will go, this journey will end, the next journey will come, but just to make the most of the moment, the resources that you have, and enjoy it to its fullest.
And make the most out of it while you're at it.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Perfect. That's really amazing. Thank you so much for doing this with me today, Shannon and Amelia.
Thank you, Sangya.
I'm really, really thankful for you guys and for your time today here at What's Up AIC. And we finally make this happen. Woohoo!
I think both Shannon and I, we can honestly say that we're so proud of you.
We are.
This that you have set up is a testament to not only who you are, but how hard you have worked in your own journey.
Yeah.
So I think we both met you in your first week here, and now we see you here, and we're very proud of that. So thank you for having us. We wish you all the best with your continued journey as you fly high. We'll be cheering for you from the sides.
This means the world to me right now. Thank you so much. I hope I'll be able to continue making you guys proud.
Don't forget us when you're famous.
Yes.
She's really famous,
Never.
I think, right? Got her own podcast, so we need a signature. Here's our
I owe my
Can you
each.
sign my fan?
Oh my God, too much. But I'm really indebted for you guys for whatever you taught me, however you've guided me in each step of my way, and how you've always never let go of my hands when I need it. So thank you so much. Oh, I might cry when I say these words, but I really mean it, okay? Thank you so much. So that was the Korero with our amazing wāhine, the super powerful, the heart of learning support, Shannon and Amelia. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you like today's Korero, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And guys, look for the QRs on the walls or on the screens towards the hallways, wherever, and book a session with a peer tutor today if you are struggling with something. And learning support is something that AIC has provided us and graced us, all the students, with, and we should really make use of that, right? So thank you so much. Ka kite ano. See you next time. Stay curious, stay connected.